Folly of Dionysus. Now, this is a special trial, but as the title implies, it might seem hard at first, but it's not going to be a problem once you know what to do. The first time I played this, I thought it was going to be one hell of a trial, but after I realized the strategy, it was quite easy. We don't get any guns. We also don't get any cash for killing splicers, so that means you don't have to hack any of the vending machines because you can't buy anything. I opt to destroy that health station to get an extra health pack out of it. I think I use one health pack in this trial, so even that wasn't necessary to get the free health pack, but I'm just laying down some cyclone traps and charging them with Electrobolt. Putting them around the sister as always, as well as in front of the various entry points for the splicers. For plasmids, we get Electrobolt, Incinerate, Cyclone Trap, and Decoy, all level 3. I don't think I use Incinerate, but I'm mostly going heavy on the Cyclone Trap and Decoy. Those are going to be the main ones. We do get 4 Gene Tonics. Only one of them is even going to come into play. We don't really use the other 3, but Fountain of Youth is what makes this trial extremely manageable. I'm going to be honest, I didn't even realize that you get Eve hypos. Notice you have a massive Eve bar, but it wasn't until starting to record this commentary that I realized you get Eve hypos. So needless to say, I don't even use up an entire Eve bar in this trial, much less 3 of them. I didn't realize you even got Eve hypos. I go through 1 health pack, I believe, in this playthrough. In Fountain of Youth is what makes this possible. You could see standing in water, you regenerate health and Eve. That's why I'm standing around to get my Eve bar back up. Again, I didn't realize you got Eve hypos, so I thought it was just that bar, single bar. So the strategy here is to throw Decoy far away and keep that up always. That's the standard Decoy strategy. Stand in the water and your Eve will never drop very low. If you didn't stand in the water, I'm not sure how you would fare in terms of health. It looks like you'd have quite a bit of Eve with 3 Eve hypos and each one being a massive bar. I'm assuming that an Eve hypo will fill up that entire bar. Again, I don't know because I never used my whole bar. If you stand in the water, you won't have to find out the answers to those questions either. Just keep replacing your cyclone traps. We're not going to charge them. When I say charge them, I mean put another plasmid on top of them, because it takes a little bit too long. Just keep your decoy up, keep your cyclone traps up, and that's going to be how you kill your splicers with this strategy. I don't take out Electrobolt or Incinerate and try to stream it into someone or kill them like that. You don't need to do that. Just keep your decoy up. This is decoy 3, so they're going to get damaged from attacking it. And, you know, they'll either kill themselves like that, or if they get interested in your sister, they'll run into your cyclone traps and take themselves out that way. No need to make it more complicated and do more work. Just stand in your puddle. Your Eve will never dip very low. Now, sometimes the splicers will apparently fall in love with you even if you throw down more decoys, and you can't seem to get them off you. If that happens, you're going to have to run out of the pool temporarily. If they get really bitchy with it, you're going to have to use a health pack, which I believe I have to do once. That shouldn't happen 4 times, so you should be able to tough it out through this trial in terms of health. So going over some of the tonics we have, we get the Elemental Vampire, which will slowly gain you health as you stream your level 3 Electrobolt or Incinerate into a Splicer. I think they're trying to bait you into doing that. It's not a good strategy. It uses a lot of Eve, and you don't need to do it. If you need health, just stand in the pool and regenerate it constantly like that. And there's that scenario event right there. I had to pot. Use a health kit. Pot for all you RPG fans out there. Short for potion, if you don't know what I'm talking about. Pot being a verb, meaning to use your potion, typically healing potion. Or in the case of Bioshock 2, your health kit. So perhaps in Bioshock 2 we should call it kit. I had the kit right there. Back to tonics, we also get Elemental Sponge. Now this one, you regain a little bit of Eve every time you get hit with an elemental attack. That's pretty useless. It would only apply if a Houdini Splicer were to hit you, and who really cares about that? We got more Eve than I even realized you needed. Also, we have the Elemental Storm. This one just causes you to emit a random burst of one of the 3 elements if you get hit with melee. Again, pretty useless for our strategy here, since the goal is to not get hit. As you can see, when the Houdini Splicers come out to play, if you throw your decoy down on that pool of flammable liquid, they will typically light it up to the bane of any close range attacking splicers, which is always fun. But when your sister is ready, just pick her up, and one of the seemingly hardest trials has actually become one of the easiest. And we'll continue on in the next video.